if you have about $20 worth of equipment, right, like that, you can actually head out into the Utah wilderness and pan for gold.
Yep. That's a thing. That's a big thing going on here. And I had no idea. And we're looking at a blogger who says that he loves to go panning and mining the old-fashioned way. Here's why.
It's a form of mining that dates back to ancient Roman times.
You're willing to spend an entire day at a stream to get a couple flakes of gold, you can go anywhere.
Dave Armstrong is a recreational gold panner and author of the blog hikingdave.com. He says he never leaves his house without his shovel and pan.
But if you want to go out and find a couple flakes in 5 or 10 minutes, you want to look for somewhere that people have had luck before.
Today, Dave is prospecting at Mary Ellen Gulch in American Fork Canyon.
American Fork Canyon has had success in the past with gold mines.
He says the key is to find a stream that's downhill from where mining has existed in the past.
If you think back to old science lessons, water coming down, erosion will take the dirt, take the minerals off the side of the mountains, carry them downhill down the streams. So the old mines, any gold that's left over, will run downhill, run into the streams, and end up at our feet here. That's the kind of terrain you're looking for.
People with pans or shovels or what we call a sluice box, that if they use non-mechanized equipment, they don't need a permit through us.
Rowdy Pirozenia with Utah's Department of Natural Resources says it's important to make sure you get permission from the landowner, whether that be a private citizen or government agency. For more advanced gold prospecting, he says,
Second option is a recreational dredging permit, which is a machine that vacuums dirt off the bottom of a stream and runs it through equipment. That has a permit that we have available on our website.
Dave Armstrong uses a pan and a shovel for his scavenging.
You can pick the big rocks out yourself.
Once you've found a spot, Dave says panning is pretty simple.
If you have moving water, dirt, and a gold pan, that's really all there is. You put the dirt in here, you swirl the dirt along so the edges catch the heavier stuff.
Dave says he can spend hours in the stream searching for specks of gold.
Almost anything valuable is heavier than the dirt you don't want, and it's just a matter of swirling out the light material, keeping the heavy material, and then taking a look and seeing what's left.
And while the amount of gold found in Utah might not be enough to make you rich, Dave says for him it's just a fun way to motivate his kids to spend time in nature.
If I tell them that we're just going to go out and slog 3 miles up a mountain, they don't care. They want to go off and have a short hike to something to do.
He says the excitement on his kids' faces makes the trip all worth it.
We collect them in little water bottles and we take the gold home, and we'll pull the water bottle back out, and they're so proud to show their friends, look at what we caught in the river. I got gold.
All right, now sometimes the secret is to ask somebody who's been doing it for a long time. The problem with that is where they do their panning, that's a secret to them. So Dave says just ask around, or maybe a little trial and error, but ask somebody who's been seasoned at it, and hopefully they won't send you on a wild goose chase.